It snowed last night and this morning, and it's 12:30 now. It's 26 degrees. I didn't even let the chickens out. I just fed the goats this morning around 9 or 9:30. And I left their door open if they want to come out, but they're not out. But I've got to get their eggs out of here, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to come flying out because the temperature doesn't seem to faze them. But I have a friend whose roosters have had problems getting frostbite on their combs, and I'm trying to avoid that. I think Mr. Penny has a little bit on the back of his comb. I've got to find a better system. Oh, we have an escapee. Hey girls! Oh, are we coming out? Are you sure you wanna? This will be their first time seeing snow. What do y'all think of all that? Gosh. You don't like it, huh? There's Crazy Head. I'm probably going to put her back inside because I can tell she doesn't like it. But she doesn't really know how to get back in. Every night I have to put her in because she'll be right there. Everyone else will be inside. So, Patera at Appalachia's Homestead, she's got one of her silkies that she's letting... Hey, girly, why are you getting on me? That she's letting go broody, and this girl is broody, but I don't want eggs next month. I want them in like March, when it's a little warmer. I've read that hatching chickens in the spring, they're a little healthier. Getting quite a few eggs every day. I'm stealing those, hun. Usually she turns around and screams and bites me, and I was hoping to get that on film, but maybe she's getting me used to me stealing her eggs. You didn't like it out there, did you? There's really no reason for me to let the boys out today because they've got food in there with them and they're not going to have any eggs, so I'm just going to leave them in there. But there's more wind than there has been like the whole time we've been here, since we moved here in May. And sometimes it gets pretty gusty and it's blowing things apart, and I've had to jack this up like 100 times. But the ducks last night, somehow they got out, and I don't know if you've ever tried to chase a duck before. It's not fun. So I was like, well, you guys will learn. And so they stayed out all night instead of with the boys. And this morning, They practically ran into my arms to be put in with the boys. So, I mean, I don't know how they got out. They usually stay in their little fence. But the more into winter we get, the more everything sucks. I'm sick and tired of everybody's water freezing all the time. And despite us having heaters running and stuff in the house and running water through the lines to keep them from freezing, the water in the pipes still froze and burst the pipe. So we had to turn the water off because it's leaking under the house. And all the rainwater that I've collected is frozen, so I had to use my sledgehammer to bust it. It was a lot harder than this. So we're having to fill the toilet again, same as when we moved in, with water from outside sources. So that's awesome. I have no way to fill the rabbit waterers, except with rainwater, which I was filling a bucket to do so, and the line that I was using to siphon it off froze because it's so cold. So we're gonna have to call a plumber or something, because it's been years since I've done plumbing and I'm not entirely confident that I can do it. But it's so cold, the water under the house probably froze, so it's not soaking into the ground, so it's going to be an awful mess down there. But I hate winter. I hate it. I've always hated it, but I hate it even more out here because everything is miserable. Everybody's thirsty. It's just awful. So about half an hour ago, I was filling water from the rain barrel, and I left the hose running into this bucket here about 15-20 minutes ago, and I came back out to check it, and the hose was completely frozen, and that's already frozen. So cold.